All right, we're back with another $20 show match, 1v1, once again between Null Pointer and Mach this time. Longtime Pickle Platoon members, longtime friends, high school friends. So these guys go back a long way for sure. I'm joined today by none other than the illustrious Unexpected. How you doing, my man?
Not doing too bad. I've been looking forward to this show match for, basically since it was announced. I think this has been agreed upon for about a week now. We've got ourselves another Pickle Platoon rivalry for $20. This show match is worth.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, it
we are
is
doing the best of five.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Probably should remind these players at the next juncture of that.
I got you. And
but yeah, Null Pointer's on the board already here.
I know
nice
he's got
flick.
a great outplay there. I was gonna ask you, got a beginning of the series prediction here for how you think this one's gonna go.
Well, you see, this is a really classic matchup. The Pickle Platoon, these guys have gone back a long way, so they've played each other many times. I think Mach usually edges out Null Pointer in the matchup. Typically, it does a little bit better than Null Pointer, but there's been a lot of training going on between these two here. Null Pointer really has been working on his game. Look at that. It's paying off already so far.
Yeah,
so,
right now,
I don't know.
Null Pointer's just kind of dominating the boost.
That's true.
Play.
I mean, so far, it started out pretty well in the favor of Null Pointer. But I don't know. I would say Mach would be the favorite here in the matchup. But Null Pointer, I know, really does not want to lose $20. So he's got a lot of heart. It could really go either way. I'm open.
I was gonna say the days leading up to this, I really thought actually Null Pointer was gonna have the edge in this. As of recent, I feel like he's really been tapping into his mechanics, his patented play like Yan play style.
Look at this. I mean, he's getting off to a really strong start here. Null Pointer grabs the boost straight up in the air. I mean, I think you could really see it right now. Like, he wants this, I think, you know? Like, Mach.
Yeah.
Is coming in, not to say he's really doing poorly or coming in too cold, but Null Pointer's definitely coming in very hot on this one.
Yeah, I think Mach's trying to play up to the speed that Null Pointer's trying to present, but if anything, really, I think Mach should slow it down, try to bait Null Pointer into some challenges. We know Null Pointer really likes to play that aggressive, really challenge-heavy game. Mach, I think, should just try and play into it. Let Null Pointer wear himself out and then capitalize when he runs out of boost.
That is a great strategy. I employ that very often. Just let him shoot and save and counterattack. But Null Pointer's kind of employed that strategy himself here. He's gotten the counterattack to make it 4-0 now. So game one is looking very strongly in the favor of Null Pointer so far. Ooh, Diamond with some strong words here.
Absolutely. We've got a little bit of an audience here today. Got some people spectating in another VC, a couple people spectating in the lobby. There's a lot of people who are really excited and looking forward to this match this weekend.
A lot of people turning out for this one. Both these players really looking forward to this.
Oh, and Mach decided to leave it. I think he thought maybe it was just already in, but I mean, with that attitude, you gotta make sure and see plays all the way through. Mach got a chance to save himself here, and giving up 5 so early in the game, he's not really allowed to give up any more here. He still wants
3 minutes left. He could still come back for sure, but it's looking pretty bad in game one for Mach. He's definitely going to have to get himself into this series.
And this is what you like to see. Mach winning the kickoff. Doesn't look like he's made too much of the possession that came from it, but looks like he's able to recycle here, get himself a full boost. And if you're a Mach fan, you like to see him winning that kickoff, because shows that he's not down and out, and shows that Mach's still got some fight in him, even in this. Ooh, right as I say that. Oh! And Null Pointer skies an open net, and Mach is able to transition it just like that. I mean, like I said, it's 5 goals kind of unanswered early in the game, which means Mach has plenty of time to bring this back.
Yeah, Mach's definitely got a shot here coming back. It's a great play from him. I mean, Null Pointer, there's also some tilt potential involved here. He starts getting off point, you know. He's not hitting his shots.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to bring that up. It sounded. I know personally that Null Pointer's and look at this. He's a very momentum-based player. I would say when he is getting his woo goals, he is wooing. But when he's not, You know, things can look down on him. He starts to get down on himself. He's got to find his confidence again. Maintain
I
this
think
lead.
Mach gets more of that boost control that Null Pointer's had so far. Null Pointer has a pretty tough time playing with low boost. Tends to make some interesting decisions, as we all well know. Both these players. Well, let's see. A nice shot here from Null Pointer. Kind of sends it back to Mach, though.
Yeah, I mean, you like to see that if you're Mach, though. I mean, Null Pointer is, like I mentioned earlier, has been really kind of tapping into his newfound mechanics. And in ones, you don't always have somebody behind you if things go south. I mean, if Null Pointer's coming out with a high level of consistency, then things are going to be looking scary for Mach. But the more and more aerial plays that Null Pointer goes for, if he's not exactly on point, Mach can just look to capitalize on those overextensions.
Yeah, Null Pointer I think's had some pretty good positioning so far. Mach is kind of figuring it out. He's trying to get into the 1v1 game, I think. Keeping it close, keeping it in. Both these players, I'd say, tend to play around the high champ 3, low GC1, 1v1 level. But pretty strong players overall, in general.
Absolutely.
Just a couple positional things they can work on sometimes. You know, you're going to see a lot of things like this here, though, from Null Pointer. Sometimes he gets caught out. I mean, it's already 5-3 here, and there's plenty of time to come back for Mach, you know?
Absolutely. Null Pointer kind of with a careless giveaway off the wall. I get what he was trying to do. He was looking to almost mess up Mach when Mach was starting his counterattack, but kind of at the risk of not being able to get back himself. And there's that overextension we talked about. Another open net miss.
And he misses the boost.
And the thanks coming out from Mach. You love to see it. These two, like we mentioned, they're rivals, but boy, do they both want to win.
Oh, we can't.
That one's going to sneak in.
Oh, man.
And things are looking dicey here for Null Pointer.
If Null Pointer loses this one after leading 5-0, I think that's going to be devastating for the confidence going into game 2. I mean, what would you think if you lost this game being up 5-0 throughout the series? I mean, that's...
Yeah, absolutely. That's a tough punch to take, and oh boy,
big miss.
Things are just starting to fall apart here for Null Pointer in this game 1. But I mean, he's got to think of the positives here to get the confidence back. He's still up by 1, right?
Commits again, and Mach takes the open shot. It's 5-5. Oh my God! Now we thought Mach was out of this game, but Null Pointer always, you know, he's always willing to give us the content, no matter how he does it.
I mean, this is shaping up to be a more exciting first game than we saw in the first minute and a half.
Oh, it's getting good now.
Love to see the battle back from Mach. I mean, the resiliency.
That's big. Oh, Mach is up.
He's on a 6-goal swing right now, and
oh no.
I mean, if you're a Null Pointer fan, you start to wonder, can he really dial it back? I'll tell you what, though. I've known Null Pointer for a long time. He's got the resiliency. Even if he loses this game 1. I believe in him. I think he comes back and can win game 2. I don't think he's down and out, even if he loses this first game.
Oh, he grabs the boost there from Mach. This is a good position for him. Oh, that's a really nice outplay. Can he get this in, though? He's going to be scared. Oh, it's dribbling in, and Mach saves it on the goal line. Oh, my God. Null Pointer's got to be so scared.
Oh, there it is.
A beautiful play.
That is big for this first game. Oh, man. If Null Pointer had conceded 7 straight and Mach had scored in this exchange, I think this game 1 is toasted and it hurts his chances even more. But he's got the momentum swinging back in his favor. This is what he needs.
6-6 here. See, Null Pointer needs the confidence in his offense here, because I know that when he's not feeling confident in his shooting anymore, things tend to go downhill. As you can see, he's hitting it across the net. He's missing the net a little bit. Oh, he's going to go off the wall. Gets the flip reset.
Oh.
There's our first flip reset we've seen attempted from Null Pointer, I'm sure of many. Oh my gosh.
He drops it. I think that's a smart decision from Null Pointer there, recognizing the boost disadvantage that he was in. Oh, and the delayed kickoff. You love to see that.
Oh, he's going off the wall. Very awkward play here.
Oh, and Mach dives. He's baited it in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and there he has it. Null Pointer.
Wow.
Wow. The swing between these two. I mean, I know
Jeez.
that No Pointer's a momentum-based player. Maybe Mach is too. I haven't played quite as much with him to know, but I mean, there were just some runs during the games. It was a 5-goal run to a 6-goal run,
Yeah.
back to a 2-goal run.
Yeah, very heavy challenge there for Mach in the corner. That was looking pretty dicey from both players. It's going to be a very, very tense overtime, and it was. And I think, yeah, going forward, I mean, that's a pretty huge win for No Pointer, and at least to make sure that he clutched up that game, because if he lost, I think that would have been pretty heartbreaking from a mental standpoint.
Would have been
But
tough to
Mach,
come back from for sure.
yeah, I think Mach, he's ready, though. He's coming in, he's warmed up, he figured out 1v1, he got the swing back into it. So now, like, I think it's going to be interesting to see how long the series goes, you know?
I'll tell you what the keys are to this series here. You can
Yeah,
kind of see
tell
No
us.
Pointer came out the gate swinging, right? He was being aggressive, going for early challenges, and Mach wasn't able to respond to it, and No Pointer got that early lead. Then he kind of started to get more reserved, kind of started hesitating a little bit more on those challenges, and Mach definitely took
Hmm.
advantage. So if No Pointer can keep that confidence, keep those early challenges and that aggression coming in, I could see him winning games 2 and 3 pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think if No Pointer keeps the boost, he keeps the aggression. He had good positioning in the beginning. He was staying close to the ball. Mach had some dubious positions there every now and then, maybe turning away, giving too much space. So if he can do that, and if he can keep his confidence up, I think that's huge for No Pointer. He's a very, as you said, momentum-based player, confidence-based player. He needs to believe in himself and his shooting in order to stay locked in. I think.
At the end of game one, you really like to see No Pointer going for that flipper set because that really shows the confidence he has in his play. I'm
Oh, beautiful
genuinely
shot.
serious. There's no joke in that. I like seeing him go for that flipper set, being up one in a position that is pretty advantageous for him. But great little ground shot
Yeah,
there off
beautiful ground
kickoff.
shot. 63 miles per hour on the right side of the net. Well placed from No Pointer. That's a good start.
And we talk about these kickoffs. If Mach can keep those under control, I think
Yeah.
really the player that wins more kickoffs here, it's beneficial. You know, they get more possession.
Kickoff is very huge in 1v1. I think these two players generally go roughly even in the kickoffs, but you see how that evolves over time. A good play potentially coming out from Mach there, but it's
Like
saved
the
away.
recovery.
Yeah, great recovery. Come back. No Pointer. See, he's very aggressive here on
Ooh,
this. And now it's going
bit
to
of
go
an
straight back into
overextension.
Mach's hand. It's going to be an open net. Yeah, overextending a little bit. It's No Pointer. We know that he likes to play that very aggressive style. He likes to turn all the time. And
No, I
Mach
mentioned
also sometimes gets played out by the fakes, you know. I thought
yeah,
he
right
would
at the
touch meta.
very end of game one, right? You know, he seemed to kind of overextend when he thought No Pointer had made a mistake, but No Pointer could go for some more, almost kind
Okay.
of more deceptive plays, right? Not really revealing his hand so early in the play, such that Mach can read it. And oh
Ooh,
wow,
beautiful play here from Mach, actually. Watch this one. So we've got good possession. He's got space. Cuts it off to the... Turns off to the right side and cuts it into the left. And just gets enough of it to get past No Pointer. It's those kind of plays, some of those tricky plays, I think are going to be very beneficial, really for both players.
absolutely. I think oh there it
Beautiful
is,
flick. That one's in.
beautiful from No Pointer.
It's a slugfest so far.
See if he did that flick.
Yeah,
No, not
nice
quite. He's been
diagonal.
experimenting with a new flick. Not a new flick, but he's experimenting with a flick that's new to him as of recent. And he told me himself that he was going to try and bring it to the show match. Thought that might have been one of them, but
Just
it's
open that
just a
for Mach on
standard
the
front
kickoff.
flip. But
Bit of tit for tat, going back and
there
forth
we
between
go.
these two. No Pointer looked like he screwed the
Confident finish
kickoff
there,
up
too.
there a little bit. I know that was one thing on his list. He wrote a handwritten list of things for this match to keep in mind.
Did he?
Yes. And one of
Do you
them,
have access to this list?
I don't remember exactly what was on all of them, but I do remember staying solid on the kickoffs as one of them, and he hasn't done it again here.
Yeah,
So
here
he
we
gets
see
scored on
it.
twice. That's going to be a killer. If he keeps getting scored on kickoff goals, Mach can really run away with this game. 4-2, you can't let him have more than a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and we see another kickoff win here for Mach. No pointer. I mean, he's just got to throw himself at this ball, but it's disadvantageous for him.
He's gonna dive here though, as we all
He's
knew.
made it kind of work.
Grabs the boost, but gets demoed by Mach. Now let's see what Mach can do with a field of space. Ends up getting something going. He might have this one in if he can get to it, and he does.
Wow.
Null
That's
pointer
pure confidence right there.
Yeah, I mean, good confidence from Mach. Null pointer looking a little shaky. Probably had, yeah, not as much boost as he'd like. I mean, he had 58 there. Should have been plenty.
I just don't think that he thought Mach was going to go. I mean, it kind of showed he just kind of sat there. He said, this ball's mine, but Mach was like, yeah, no, I'm going to try and throw in a challenge here, see if it works out. And sure enough, and he's able to slot it in the top corner.
I think that's perfect. Yeah, I think I'm starting to see, you know, the flips here on the kickoffs from Null Point. I'm not sure if he's trying to speed flip, but I know he's certainly not hitting them quite the way he needs to there. So maybe the flips on the kickoffs could be improved to stay more solid. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's a tricky play there. Null Pointer sticking around with low boost. I don't like seeing him do that too often, but it's worked out here. This is a little risky, but
risky plays often work out for Null Pointer. This trademark woo goals.
His woo goals for sure. That right there was one of them. Stuck around pretty close with 12. Yes. Got a nice little wave dash.
Lives and dies by the woo goals. Null Pointer does.
Strong 50 there.
Pretty good battle between these two in game 2. See those 2 kickoff goals still making up the difference. And that's a beautiful play from Mach. He's got to get that one in, though.
He's not able to turn it in. It's an open net miss there from Mach. You hate to see it if you're a Mach fan.
Just like you were saying, trying to capitalize on those overextensions from Null Pointer. Bait him into those challenges. Smart play.
The aggression there.
Pulling out the trademark bump plays.
It is. Look at that.
Wow. Now we're finally starting to see Null Pointer pull out his favorite demo and bump plays.
I love seeing that here from Null Pointer. I honestly kind of hope it inspires Mach a little bit too. We've seen some pretty clean play between the two of these folks, and I mean these players. I think whoever incorporates some more demos, I mean that's just really gonna help their chances. You want to like. Some people call it rat play, you know, but the bumps and the demos are big in 1v1.
They are definitely huge, especially at around GC1 where these players tend to play.
Oh,
great save from Mach.
Goodness.
Keeping that one out on the
goal line. How did he keep that out?
Unfortunately, wasn't on the Mach camera there for that one. I wish I was. Excellent
Wasn't.
save.
It looked like it was going in, I'll tell you what.
Ooh, potentially an open edge shot from Mach. Doesn't get it, but he gets the demo instead. That's pretty big. See, the door's been open now.
What's he gonna do with this? Yeah, what's he gonna do?
Oh, he's got a shot.
Alright,
a simple shot.
Boost steal?
Okay. He's giving possession away.
I think Null Pointer has more boost than Mach might think here.
Ooh, that's gonna be a big win for Null Pointer.
He's tied it up. I mean, do these games get any more exciting than the lead swings we've got? You know? 5-5 again.
5-0 lead. Almost getting completely thrown in game 1. Now it's 5-5 with a minute left. Anyone's game. Mach had a 2-goal lead there for those 2 kickoff goals. Null Pointer's clawing his way back. He's got an outplay there. It's pretty good. Not quite able to turn that one around.
Take this off to see he does. He is electing to go for the ceiling shot.
Off the ceiling. Doesn't get much on it. Look at that, turning backwards.
Recovery's not too bad.
Interesting.
Oh, I like what Mach was doing there, trying to bait him in. But it hasn't worked out here. He's relinquished possession again.
Big flick.
Does Mach get back to this?
Can he turn it in?
Mach own goal. Oh no. Oh, and the thanks from Null Pointer. The savagery.
Oh my goodness.
And I'll tell you what, I just made a connection. Null Pointer normally has chat off. Oh, I suppose for friends only. Never mind. That's why we can see these.
Yes, he normally does have the friends only chat option on.
It would be something if he had turned chat on just for the show match. Oh my goodness.
Mach's leaving his net on that one. It's not looking good for him here. He doesn't want to lose 2 games in the series right off the rip.
Tell you what though.
He's especially
The
when he had such
placement
good
of that
chances.
shot.
Yeah, that was well placed. A great decision. Knowing Mach's going for the boost there, punishing him. With 31 seconds left, Mach's going to have to really hustle to get something here.
And if you're a Mach fan, I gotta tell you what, you're worried right now. If you're seeing no pointer shoot with that confidence,
Yeah.
that does not spell well for Mach the rest of this series.
I mean, an own goal and then a boost grab, punish. Be down two scores here, and it's 9 seconds left. Null pointer going for the flip reset play, fakes it, and now he's got another play. Doesn't hit it, but look at all the time that he's burned off the clock.
Well done.
And Mach
Well
simply
played.
cannot score. So just like that, it's null pointer actually up 2-0 in the best of 5. So Mach is gonna have to reverse sweep if he wants to win the $20. What do you think about that? Unexpected.
I tell you what, 2-0 doesn't really feel like represents the series we've had so far.
It
Games
has
have been
very
so close. If we see a sweep here from null pointer, I mean, with how both players are playing today, I want to see Mach get at least one win here on the board. You know, he's played well enough to at least get one. I hope we see the series go longer than game 3. Hope we can get a couple.
Yeah, we do not want to see a sweep as fans of Rocket League, especially Mach fans out there the world over, across the West Coast, Microsoft, Facebook, Google campuses across the world. All programmers in unison, solidarity with our boy. Rise up. We need your energy. We need your power.
He needs your
Mach.
support. Spam this sock to help out Mach.
Exactly. In the chat that we don't have, please spam that as much as you can. Mach needs a win. It's game 3 for $20. Let's see if he can pull something off. I mean, he's been very close. You know, the first game, a hell of a comeback. Couldn't quite put it out. And the last one, he even had the lead. But it's just a couple of those small errors. I mean, what do you think really is the difference that's given null pointer the edge? Is he makes a really beautiful shot here, in fact.
It's his speed. He's kind of just overwhelming Mach here. I goes back to the point we mentioned after game 1. If he keeps his aggression up, his speed is too much, it seems like, for Mach to handle right now. Only when he starts to hesitate and back off a little bit, give Mach that space that he wants, the null pointer starts to struggle a little bit.
This one's going to be another open net opportunity for null pointer.
There we go. And he hits it confidently.
On the wide side of the net, too. Mach's kickoffs are slipping a little bit. He's looking like his confidence is slipping away. He's already down 2. You don't like to see it.
Right, so we maybe haven't seen a car change from Mach here, you know? You know how much Rocket League pros like switching up their cars if they're down in series, so
Of course.
maybe Mach should maybe employ those strats.
No pointer. He's
can
going
he
to win
get
a
back?
third one.
Can't.
Wow. I mean, no pointer. To his credit, this man hit the gym, okay? Not only does he win this 50, but he's been training for this for weeks now. He doesn't want to lose $20. He wants Mach's money, ladies and gentlemen. He's prepared. He's come ready to play. And I think that's really just been shown so far. He almost gets a 4th one here, but this could be a breakaway opportunity for Mach. This one's not going to go straight on the net, though, quite yet. Mach, I think he just really needs to get something going here. You know, he needs some momentum. He needs some good, like, solid opportunities. Because, I mean, null pointer is just challenging whenever he can and getting free goals off of this. His trademark style that he loves.
Yeah, he's just beating Mach in the 50-50 game right now.
He's not afraid whatsoever.
Hey, to Mach's credit, though, there's still hope for him. He was in this exact position in game 1, brought it back. He's got it in it, you know?
Yeah,
he's not out of this yet.
We need to see, if you're a Mach fan, you want to see the null pointer that we saw in game 1, cowering in fear in front of his net. Unconfident in his shooting, and we're not seeing that right now. But Mach definitely has it in to make that happen. Ooh, that's a big, heavy challenge, though, from Mach. Null pointer's probably not going to be able to get this one around, though.
He's going to recover. That's
I think Mach
good to see from Mach.
Possession more here. If he can
and you can see Mach's playing a little faster now, too. I mean, he's trying to up the tempo. He's trying to match the ante that Null Pointer's
Oh
brought
my
to the
goodness.
table, but Null
No
Pointer,
Pointer is
these
just running
recoveries.
away with this game here. I think it's really looking like a sweep. But Mach, he came back once before, wasn't quite able to put the game away. But he's going to have to do it here, and he's going to have to win 2 more if he wants this $20. This is quite a mountain that Mach is staring up. You know, I don't know that he expected Null Pointer to come out this strong, perhaps.
Yeah, it
Usually,
looks like
it goes in
Mach's
favor
kind
of
of been
Mach.
just caught on the back foot. Yeah, as you were saying, normally the 1v1s do go in favor of Mach, but I mean, Null Pointer's playing a smart game. He's throwing in the fake challenges, trying to get Mach to give the ball away, and I mean, Mach's giving it right to him here. Like just like that, Null Pointer's got full boost and possession in his back corner. And this is where he's been threatening.
Oh,
Look at this. We see
goodness.
another outplay
Another
on
outplay.
a big dive from Mach, and
Big
he's able
flick.
to slot open the open net.
Yeah, Mach's just, you know, his challenges are really not looking super strong here. Maybe he feels like he really has to speed up and make those plays, but he does have 3 minutes. I mean, all he needs to do is score 1 goal, and he can start the train rolling. And if he just stays solid, I mean, anything can happen here for sure. Even though it is 6-0, I mean, that is a monumental deficit to be facing. But here we got a nice
1v1
flick
though.
outplay. He's got plenty of time in the world. Not the most confident, but he knows that he can use the time.
And that's big.
That's huge.
That's big to see.
That's all he needs is the 1 goal, and we finally seen it. He stopped the bleeding here. But man, if he can come back from this, that will be quite a feat.
It's 1v1. No lead is safe in 1v1, I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah.
You can take it from the king of throws himself.
No lead is safe. Oh, and no pointer,
lead is
maybe
safe
even
in
a
1v1.
chance. Mach not able to capitalize very well on that one though. No pointer.
honestly, that
recovery.
Almost looked intentional from Null Pointer. Kind of looked like he had given the ball away, but recognized that he still had control and could just kind of take it back to his own half, waste a lot of time. I mean, because the clock is right now Null Pointer's best friend.
Of course, yeah.
If
All
he
he
burns
needs to do is
that
sit
the rest
back,
of the game, that's all he
the
needs
clock.
to do.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, and Null Pointer has scored the 7th goal to make this officially a Brazil scoreline.
He's traveled to South America.
You know, he said he wanted to play like Yan, so...
It's true.
And Yan has made it to
Had
North
to.
America, maybe to play like Null Pointer. We're not
Maybe.
sure on that one. We'll
I mean,
get
if
back to you on
Yan's...
that, but...
Null Pointer's beaten foes 7-1, I'm sure Yan would like to play like him.
Yeah, maybe next show match we'll get Yan versus Null Pointer. We'll see if we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Far-reaching clout we have
You
here.
heard it here first. Null
Pickle
Pointer
Platoon.
calls out Yan.
Yeah, I mean, a very dominant performance so far from Null Pointer. I mean, I can believe he
Hey.
would do something like that. But hey, look, here's Mach.
Okay.
Beautiful
All right.
challenge, you know, catching him out a little bit, 7-2.
As it stands, 141. That's still a lot of time on the clock there, Sergeant Pickle.
I
This
mean,
game
yeah,
is not over.
5
It
goals.
looks over, but it's not.
It's definitely not over until the ball hits the ground. 0 seconds. In this physics-based game.
We live in a
Mach,
society.
Huge challenge.
Let's see
Like
if he gets
a little swonky here. Doesn't quite get the boost and the ball. Not able to land
Really, he
super
deserved both
effectively.
there from that play. He deserved
Yeah.
both boost and ball there. And
Just having a
didn't
little bit
get
of
either.
trouble positioning right where he wants to be. He's got an open net here, but he just can't quite get the angle.
Oh, looks like it might still go in.
Oh my
And no pointer.
gosh.
Wow, great defense on the
Yeah.
last second goal line save. It looks like maybe Mach kind of going for some more stylish plays. Has he given up on this series?
No
Doesn't
pointer
look like it.
doing very well as he does to hound the ball.
Good
Does
save.
employ a very good
Maybe an
buzzing
overextension.
fly strategy. Mach's got to make this one
Oh.
a beautiful pop in the beginning on
Yeah.
that air dribble. He gets it demo, but just isn't really able to make anything of these plays. I think that's really been the problem for Mach here. I mean, when he gets opportunities, he really hasn't been able to make quite enough of a coherent play to make up the goal, you know?
And credit to No Pointer where it's due. I mean, Mach has had some good ideas on plays to go for, but he's always missing a piece and missing boost, missing speed, missing positioning, and that's because No Pointer's been doing a great job putting pressure on Mach all game to
Oh,
kind
here
of
we
go
go.
without one of those pieces every time he
So we
starts
get a
an
flip
attack.
reset play from null pointer. Oh, and he hits the
Oh,
flip
wow.
reset
A
goal for
really
8 to
nice
2.
one.
I mean, now you know null pointer's feeling it. He's gone for the flip reset. He's hit it nice and clean. 8 to 2, 11 seconds left.
This one's done.
I
What a way to
mean,
end it on here.
a
No pointer.
3-0 sweep for null pointer. I think that's incredible. The first sweep we've had in a money wager match. I'm thinking we might end up seeing some rematches here. You know, Mach's probably
I'll
gonna
tell
want to
you
run this
what.
back someday.
I'll tell you what, exactly. And just because no pointer won today
Wow.
doesn't mean that, I mean, no pointer is better on the day, you know? That's how it goes. Any pro, any player can beat another player on any day, you know? And these
That's
guys came
true. I
out, gave it
mean,
their all,
those
and
first two
today just
games,
wasn't Mock's day.
yeah, first two games, Mach really put up a great fight. This one kind of got away from him here, I think. The pressure of having to stare up at Mount Everest, at Mount Cronovi, if you will, was just a little too much for Mach on this day, in this hour, in this climate, you know, politically, inflation-wise. You know, $20. If anything, maybe if inflation rises, $20 isn't worth as much as it used to be. You know, a good positive for
True.
Mach. But that's about all we've got so far from his point of things, because he is indeed $20 poorer. But no pointer. I mean, can we congratulate the man? An excellent series. He came in, he had a mission, he executed it very well. You know, and he did very well. He swept. Great performance.
Absolutely. He came in here and he just looked like he had a plan and he stuck to that plan. And boy, when it was working, was it working? You know, he really flexed on Mock for a lot of that series and a well deserved win. I will say, I want to reiterate, I don't feel like the score line very representative of what we saw from these players today. The first two games were really close. Of course, third one, a little bit more of a blowout, but GG's to both players. Thanks very much for coming in, playing this
Yeah.
show match, entertaining all of us.
Yeah, great games all around. You know, a strong performance from Null Pointer. I have a feeling we're probably going to end up seeing a rematch of this one soon. And if we do, we will catch you then. But thank you for watching another 1v1 show match. I've been Sergeant Pickle and joined by Unexpected. Thank you very much.
Care.